Welcome to the Joyous Kingdom. I'm Cade if you're new here. Griffin Johnson, super famous TikToker. I'm like pretty sure he's the guy who dated Dixie D'Amelio, like super uber famous girl. And he recently went on the NGMI podcast being put on by Champ and K Money, two people you probably know if you're in the NFT space. So in this first episode, Griffin Johnson was just with them in this random podcast in a hotel. I believe this was at NFT NYC. At the W Hotel, which is the same hotel I was at. It's like the one spot that like all the YouTuber people just, I don't know why, we were all just there. So yeah, in this podcast, he actually hits on a little bit of the things that got him into this space. He was one of those really early ones who's in there with the Gary V call, the infamous Gary V call, where he called up all the famous people, the TikTokers, the YouTubers, the celebrities, and said, yo, everyone buy Cryptopunks. This is going to be the next moonshot or whatever. And some people bought. Apparently he got in. He does seem like one of the only actual famous people who sort of gets the space and is actually a Web3 native, like a degen. So if you're excited to get into it, click that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, join the kingdom. If you're already following me on Twitter, if you're not, my Discord down below in the description. You are only hurting yourself, fam. Let's get into the video.
We are at the W Hotel, although it's ironic because all we've taken is L's.
I just thought about that. This is the W. I literally have not taken a single W in this market in at least 5 months.
Well, Web3 welcomes you.
This is, just for the record, the most random fucking collab I've ever seen in my life. Like, I've never been more intrigued, I guess, at a thumbnail. I was just like, Griffin Johnson, what the fuck? And I was just like, what? So this is just funny. This is just funny that this happened.
It's interesting because everyone that was from Web 2 that came to Web 3 like basically fucked over their community. So that sucks. Like for me, like they automatically hate me right off. They hate me right off the rip.
So weird. So he's like degenning. I wonder if he tells people in like chats, if he gets off to the fact that they're like, oh, you're famous, like, hi, nice to meet you. I wonder if it's like that, or if he just like tries to be sort of anonymous.
If you walk out into Times Square right now and make one lap around, you will see more women than if you go to, I mean, maybe even tonight's event. I'm not gonna lie. But like any NFT event
For sure.
And it's like, everyone says it online, but it's shameless in person, man. It is like all dudes.
Yeah.
Like
really
all
is.
dudes.
I don't know. For a few of the events, yeah, it was definitely all dudes. But I went to a few events where the ratio was like pretty split even. Like Ledger. I went to the Ledger event. Katie got me in. Brooklyn NFTs. That was like 60-40 probably girls. Like ton of girls there. No, that was a good time. But now I think about it, I think that probably was the only one that had the ratio that was even.
Kind of like what you've seen in the past is influencers and people that have done it. Like for instance, Nelk did the Meta card.
Mm-hmm.
Great intentions, like super successful drop. They did some really cool stuff, but it was like based around them. And then there comes a point when you can't scale yourself. And a lot of the people that bought now are upset. They're like, you said you were going to do this event, you were going to be there, and you're going to do this. And you just like spread yourself too thin.
Yep.
So the way that it happens is you find people that have worked with big Web 2 brands. They understand, they have the relationship. And instead of building it from, I'm gonna give you guys, like give back to you guys and give you my personal time, you go to the brands and you say, hey, like usually pay me 20 grand for a tweet or like whatever. Instead, give me $20,000 of product. I'll promote you, and then I'll give those like coupon codes or whatever to the community.
That's a really good point, and that's the way I think as well for my NFT project holders. The supply is so small so that I can actually provide value at some point, is I want to do things like that. Like if I get a brand deal, or say it's like a 50K deal, like I partner with a company and everyone, my holders gets free something or 50% off or whatever it is. That's why I like the creator-based ones, because it's like if the creator's super successful, they can do dope stuff, and if you have a small collection, then it's just cool, because you can just do things that are totally different and like way more unique than other people's, and then your project floor will be high because people want to be in it, and it'll have a good reputation, and just in general it's just good for your brand.
And so Gary Vee, like I was on a call, we were talking about sports cards because I'm a big sports card guy, and he's like, I thought it was gonna be a normal sports card talk. He's like,
He started shilling.
he's like, gotta buy a CryptoPunk.
Oh, so you were one of those.
Dude, yeah.
You were in the OG Gary V CryptoPunk shill conversation.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thanks for leaving us out, Gary.
Yeah, y'all all got rich.
Come
Y'all
on.
all got rich.
So that's what happened. He's like, CryptoPunk. Like whatever. It was difficult as hell to buy this thing at the time. I was like, what are you talking about, dude? Anyways,
Like 18 steps.
Yeah,
Like,
dude. I ended up figuring it out. My buddies didn't. Like Josh Richards, I was telling you, he didn't do it.
Faded generational wealth.
Oh my god, Josh Richards faded it. That's crazy. He just couldn't figure it out. He just gave up, and he lost on so much money. That's crazy, dude. I want to ask Gary about that whole situation. It's like, what do you think? Like, that sounds so sketchy. When Logan and Mike talked about anyone who's anyone was in this call, and I was like, what does that mean though? Like Bill Gates like super famous rich people or like kids, like TikTokers, like who is he like calling? And I guess he just called like a bunch of people who were popping, who had money and would maybe buy some stupid shit like this. I just want to know, because it's just like that's literally was the dawn of NFTs, and it was just kind of like a setup.
Floyd Mayweather's gonna help us all.
That is
Seriously.
true.
Floyd Mayweather's gonna save all of us.
True.
Like, I just need him to drop his 17th project, and you know, like maybe this one will be right,
They're building a Mayweatherverse, bro.
dude.
I saw a thing where he was like talking in the Discord about how this one was gonna be different, and people were like, "Yeah, Mayweather, we know, like we support
Dude.
you," and then it
Dude.
just absolutely failed.
Do you know who Zach XBT is?
I know, like I don't know
Who
he-
exposes like all the
Yeah, I've
you know,
seen
Floyd DM'd him.
and said like this one's different.
No,
or
he
what?
goes, hey man, like, you need to take that post down. Like, this one, we're taking it seriously this time. We are building the Mayweathers.
Fucking Floyd Mayweather, my god, dude, that is so funny. That is so funny. Why? It's so wild. I guess Griffin's like really a DJ, and he's like out here inside Discords talking to people. This is hilarious, dude. I can't believe it. It's Floyd Money Mayweather, dude. Like, what do you fucking expect? He drops an NFT project. He's an old man. Why does he want an NFT project? It's to make fucking money, which he did, and then he ran off with it.
Thanks guys for having me on. I hope everyone doesn't hate me. I tried to not sound like an idiot, so.
I think he's funny. I like this guy, Griffin Johnson. I think if he dropped a project, he's got a better chance than most celebrity people, just because he understands the game, and then he's already got fans. The thing is, I don't know if him having a lot of fans is gonna help him though. Because, like, I don't know if his fans would buy NFTs or necessarily support him in an NFT endeavor. Like, I don't know what his demographic is as far as, like, the millions of followers that he's got. But I don't know. He seems cool. You just don't really see random ass collabs like this very often, so I wanted to just make a quick reaction video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, join the kingdom. I appreciate all the support. Make sure to follow me on Twitter or in my Discord down below in the description so you don't miss any of the alpha. If you want to see more of me right now, click on one of these boxes that are inside of me. And until next time, continue on your voyage, continue to learn, and be grateful you're alive watching this video.